everybody, and welcome to Vlogmas day 11. I'm trying to find the zipper to my backpack so I can grab my stuff out. So, I just took one of 2 exams today. I had one at 10 for biology of the dental pulp, and now my next one is at 2, and it is for patient communication. So I'm just really quick going to plug in my iPad because my iPad's at like 34%, and I want it to not die during my final / afterwards when I stay at the school for a little bit. So yeah, I'm just finished with my endo final. It is currently 10:51 already, which I don't know how that happened. But I'm going to, before I start studying for my next final that's at 2, I am going to really quick edit the vlog so I can get that up hopefully by like, you know, like noon-ish, noon adjacent. So I already uploaded the footage to my computer. I just need to import it into the actual like iMovie. So let's do that really quick. Okay, we don't have a ton of footage, but that's okay. Finals week's always kind of tricky in terms of getting actual footage. But yeah, so we're gonna edit this really quick, and then I am going to study for patient communication. So let's get this done. I don't want to.
Me neither.
It's 8:30 at night. Again, we're doing this again where we had to go to the school because my finals are 8 a.m. tomorrow and I don't want to do it. Stop. Charles is losing his mind. He was supposed to nap like 4 hours ago, and he never did.
No nappage.
Oh my god, you're great.
I almost just died, everyone.
And so dramatic. There's Gomer. Gomer doesn't want to hang out with us. For some reason.
Grabbers.
Look at his outfit. Oh my god, this angle is everything of you, Gomer. No, look at this. Charles, come look at the camera angle.
You look silly.
Okay, good morning, you guys. It is now the 12th, but I'm going to keep this in Vlogmas day 11 because I didn't get a chance to film a lot yesterday. 6:30, which is earlier than I obviously need to be up, but my game plan, I was there working on my project till like 10:30 last night, which isn't that late, but I was at the point where like I had been staring at it so long I couldn't tell what I needed to do. So I decided that to make myself better off, I would leave, put a pin in it, because the way it is right now, it'll get signed off. I just have other things I think I could do to make it look better. So I'm gonna go set up my station, work on it a little bit longer, and then when it hits 8 o'clock when we're supposed to get it signed off on, it is what it is. So that's kind of my current game plan. So I'm getting ready. I'm gonna wear scrubs, and then I'm wearing my new North Face I got that has the UNMC logo stuff embroidered on it. But let's get ready. Then I can talk about how finals is going so far. It's been a doozy, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm overall doing fairly well. Like, the finals themselves, I don't want to say they're not hard, but they're not as bad as they could be, which is really nice. But my one issue is this final, because it would take, like, I don't think I'm gonna fail this final. I don't think I'm gonna fail this class. It would take a lot for me to fail this class. But he has this thing where your project has to be set up to like the perfect standards. Sorry, I'm gonna put contacts in my eyes, so cut. Before we can even start our project, we have to get it signed off on by one of our faculty. And if they decide that you haven't done it up to their standards, you automatically lose 10% of your grade. And in order to pass the final, you can only miss, you show up, and if they don't like your project, they basically just take points off of you, which, like I said, is very scary. I don't think that's going to be something I have to deal with. Like, I think talking with everybody, showing them my project, looking at their projects, like, I think it's enough to get signed off on. I'm not saying I'm not going to lose all those points later on, because, like, the just, like, tricky part is it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be good enough to get signed off on. So, you know, I have my faculty that I like, that likes me, so I'm definitely going to go to him, because this sounds bad, but I know that he's less likely to make me lose points, just because. More likely, if there's something that's like a little off, he'd be like, oh, well, I would have you do this, but for this project, that'll work. Then, once we get this initial part signed off, then the work still has to go. But so, basically, the way this project works is we have, like, from 8 to 8:15, we're getting our project signed off on. And then once it hits 8:15, we have to start the project. And as I've been showing you guys the past couple nights I'm there, I've set all my anterior teeth, which is like the front 6 on top and bottom that you can see. And I have to go in there and set all the molars and the first premolar. I feel confident in my ability to set these teeth. I don't feel confident, however, in my professor's ability to grade fairly. He's just such a harsh grader. And I'm hoping that he grades keeping in mind the fact that we only have from 8:15 to 11:45 to do this, which is plenty of time, but also it's only our second time setting teeth. So it's not like we're all like seasoned pros. So my game plan for this actual final, oh, left the water on, my bad. But like actual game plan wise, I'm gonna get there, make final adjustments to the front 6 teeth. I like the way they look, like being set wise. I just think that they could use a little work in like the aesthetics of the gums, because in the wax you have to like pretend that like it's actual gums and like make root forms and all sorts of stuff. So my plan is to get there, do that really quick, well, for the next hour or so. Once my time starts, I want to set my teeth as quickly as possible. And I want to be done with the top within the first 45 minutes, done with the bottom in the next like 30 minutes, because then I'll have warmed up. And then I want to spend the next like hour and a half making adjustments. I think my best shot at like feeling good about the project is to get everything on there as quickly as I can. I'm putting 6 teeth on both sides, like on top and bottom again. And I did that on the front, and that took me significantly, like it took me 2 hours. So worst case scenario, it takes me 2 hours. I get done at 10:15, and I still have an hour and a half to make adjustments, which is good. That's where I need to be. Okay, guys, it's 9:10, not 10 o'clock. Thank God. So I had my final this morning. I think it went well. It felt like I was on the Great British Baking Show, where like they're counting down and you're just like kind of panicking, and like everybody's helping each other. Like by the end of it, I was like putting on stickers with her number for my classmate, because she was like, I don't think I'm gonna finish in time, and I was like, we're gonna get you to the finish line. But then I proceeded to come home, and I took a 4.5 hour nap. So obviously we can tell which final I was the most stressed about, and it's now over. And then we had dinner, and now I'm in the process of making outlines. Obviously, as you can tell, I combined Vlogmas day 11 and day 12 because I just didn't get enough footage yesterday. I was really stressed about this final, obviously. And normally I would have just put it out or like recorded more content for it, but I'm giving myself grace because finals are hard, but we're almost done. We're 7 out of 10 done, so we have 3 more. 2 of them are tomorrow. I have medical emergencies at 9 a.m. and then 1 p.m. I have oral surgery, and then on Thursday I have perio at 8 a.m. So I figured I'll kind of do like the updates I normally do where I'm like, okay, it's been X amount of time and I finished this. So I have my medical emergencies pulled up. I have finished 2 out of 5 PowerPoints that I need to go through. Thankfully, this next one's a little bit shorter. Most of them have been like almost 90 slides. This one's only 60, so that's good. And then I'm going to switch to oral surgery outlining, and then we'll do Quizlets, and we'll see how late I'm up. I'm hoping it's not a late night, but as I'm trying to work through this, it might be a late night because this is taking forever. So see you when it's time for an update. Okay, 11:24 update. Just got done with the outline. I'm tired. I'm gonna go through Quizlets. I think I originally was gonna do the oral surgery outline, but I think that's gonna have to wait so I can go through the Quizlets at least a couple times before I go to bed. So keep you updated. Okay guys, I just want to come on and say thank you so much for watching. I know the past couple of vlogs have been less than optimum, but with finals it just gets kind of tricky, so I appreciate you guys sticking with me. And as you're watching this, I only have 2 finals left, so honestly, as you're watching this, I might have only 1 final left tomorrow. Gomer, what are you doing? Gomer's being a menace. But I just want to say, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stick around, because once finals ends tomorrow, on Vlogmas Day 14, we are going to have so much fun stuff going on. We can really fully get into the Christmas spirit, and I will have all day to vlog. So stay around, and I'll see ya in the next one. Bye, guys.